previewing the Carolina Panthers.
So
Well,
I love the black helmets. I love the direction they're taking. Their new owner seems super committed. But this is Matt Rule's last year to figure it out. This is Baker Mayfield's last year to prove himself. This is Sam Darnold's last year to prove himself. And then their defense is actually okay. They have pretty good receivers. And then even if McCaffrey gets hurt again, Chuba Howard's not a bad backup. So they have a solid core. It's just they got to do something with it this season, or else they got to blow it up from the inside again.
So prediction time now. Who do you think is going to win the starting job, Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold?
I think based off, okay, so there's two answers to that question. Right now, I think Sam Darnold because the first day of practice, Baker went like 1 for 4 for like 13 yards and a
He
pick.
was not good.
And then Sam Darnold was like 14 for 17 for like 135 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's like, all right. At this point, Sam Darnold understands the offense a little bit more, but I think by the end of training camp, Baker Mayfield's going to get it, and I think he's going to take over. And that's when I think they have a shot to win ball games because Sam Darnold is talented, but he gets in his own way. This team's ceiling is number 2 in the division and possible wild card. But it depends on a lot of other factors. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate the Panthers. Like I love the Panthers. I want to see them do well, but it's like there's so many question marks right now, especially with how early we're doing them in the show. I mean, we can go back and talk about them later, but like yeah, I don't see them finishing behind the Falcons. I'll tell you that, but I think their ceiling is wild card and their floor is top 15 pick.
Yeah. Now I would say obviously I think the biggest key to their season, and it's really tough to tell. Definitely doing a show this early. It's like Christian McCaffrey staying healthy. You said Chuba Howard's a decent running back. He's a decent running back, but I mean, when McCaffrey's on the field, he is just a threat that's just completely different than any other. He really is like the engine that makes this offense go. I mean, they were like what? I think they won like 4 of like the 5 games that he played last year. And then they won like only 2 games out of like the 11 or so that he was gone. Like he makes that big of a difference to the offense.
Yeah, he takes a lot of the attention away. So then DJ Moore and Robbie IE can get more targets.
Yeah. Terrence Marshall's second year too. He might make a step up this year. And almost underrated thing they did, they actually addressed the offensive line this offseason. Drafted a good offensive lineman out of NC State with the number 6 pick. They added some free agent additions that weren't like big names, but nice little solid names to add in there. Help fix it because the offensive line absolutely stunk last year. It was terrible. Honestly, that's the other thing too with Sam Darnold. This is the first time he's had an offensive line his whole career. How is that going to look? On the defensive side, can they figure out how to stop the run? That secondary is terrific.
JC Horn though on the pup list to start the year.
He just came off it today.
Did he? Okay, I was gonna say they said he wasn't going to be on it for very long. So I think he's going to take a huge step up. I mean, especially since he like was balling right before his injury. So I'm excited to watch him. But I mean, we can talk about the rest of the teams later, but it depends on how the division plays out.
But like you said, though, I do see a scenario where they can make a playoff, where they can make a run to the wild card of the playoffs.